right, it's 6:42. Let's turn it over now to Anikka Abbott. I see a live shot moving behind us. It's just so beautiful. We get to watch the sunrise every single day.
And
we're
how
so
lucky are we? Look at that pink and yellow in the sky out there.
Pink and yellow, just beautiful. Yesterday we had a cruise ship, the Ruby Princess. I don't see another one out there this morning, but they're on a schedule, so they'll be here quite a bit.
On a schedule, we can see in Stearns Wharf there are tons of other boats, so they're definitely in to enjoy a really nice day. That's for sure.
Yes, it's going to be a nice one.
Yeah, so we are looking at actually a perfect day to go enjoy some outdoor sports. We're seeing a warm and bright afternoon for all of the region. That is after our fog clears out. So we are seeing a little bit of that this morning across the Central Coast. That's eventually going to move on out of the way, but tonight it does come back. So see it first developing right around the Vandenberg and Lompoc area, and then pushing inland with a little more onshore flow as we're heading overnight and into tomorrow, expecting to come a little bit into Ventura County as well, and then sort of stops right around Santa Barbara as we're seeing just a touch of wind around the western portion of the South Coast. And as we're moving into fall, let's take a look at our changing leaves here. So we are expecting the peak to be for us of these colors around the first 2 weeks of November or so. You can see it's peaking though a lot sooner this week, even in our most northern areas of the U.S. But taking a look at our area, you can see some yellow and some orange. So basically anywhere between Halloween and November 14th or so, that's when we're going to see a lot of these beautiful colors outside. Today we are a little bit warmer out there. We've still got our ridge very strong across California, a little bit more fog, and we are tonight seeing again very weak sundowners around Gaviota. In fact, not even really a concern. They are so weak. Heading into tomorrow, a little bump up in onshore flow. So that means that marine layer possibly a little more filled out across the Central Coast as we're waking up tomorrow. Temperatures still well above average, and Thursday even continuing to warm up for a lot of our areas, especially those not seeing the marine layer, as our high pressure is incredibly strong and we're seeing some offshore trends keeping us mostly clear. But taking a look at our temperatures along the South Coast, looking quite good. Going to mainly be in the 70s. We've got mid 70s out towards Carpinteria, approaching 80 degrees in Santa Barbara. Santa Ynez Valley for you, temperatures also in the 80s, even up to the low 90s for Cuyama. Central Coast, a lot of you in the 70s out there, and same in San Luis Obispo County, lots of 70s to 80s for coastal areas and 80s to low 90s for the interior. Ventura County for you, temperatures mostly in the 80s. Aside from Ventura, just a little bit cooler, and Ojai a little bit warmer, up to 90 degrees. Temperatures tomorrow are going to be staying roughly the same. We're not seeing too much of a change, but areas with a little bit more onshore flow could cool off by just a degree or two. Into Thursday and Friday, we're continuing to stay warm out there with our ridge still in place over California. In fact, our interior especially continuing to warm up. So we're going to wind up a good 8 to 12 degrees or so above average by the end of our work week. Friday and Saturday expected to be our two warmest days of the next 7. But then over the weekend, we do see some changes coming in. We have an upper low that's forming over northern Mexico, and that's eventually going to wobble our direction and displace that high pressure. So by Sunday and into Monday, we are seeing a cool down of a couple of degrees each day as we head towards early next week, even beyond our 7-day forecast. So even though we are definitely above average now, those cooler temperatures are going to be headed our way.
We'll take the warm ones while we can.
We'll take it while we can this October.
All right, thanks.